3, and it's continue. They are car objects, and then if you expand here, and each object has Toyota, that the brand, model, speed, and year information, of course, that the brand and model is string, and the speed and year is int. For each object that I have, of course, the same properties, but different data. Yes, now, and yes, now I have that my cars list, and in it I have 6 objects. I hope this part is clear. What I did, I actually, created a class, one class. Of course, that you can create it in the separate file. It's totally okay and good way. But I work now on the same file. Just don't want to lose the time to go back to again to another file. It is, and here that I created my object with different ways. Now I am going to use the link methods here. First, I would like to find the highest speed, for example, here in my code. Let's stop the execution, remove breakpoint, and now let's use the link. Before that, during with .NET 5 and maybe .NET 6, I'm not sure exactly, that need to be add the link library, but now we don't need to add the library. It's already automatically defines it, and that it defines the link method, and then it's continue. We don't need to define any library, add to library into project. Now let's define a variable, for example, high speed, the variable name, and then we can calculate it to find the maximum element. It will help us maximum method. It is link method, and between parentheses that we are going to write this way. It is actually a parameter. Here the car, you don't have to write car, or you can write x. It will be parameter. It will be just used in this method, okay? But it is understandable, car, and it will select car and car.speed. It will be my property that I am going to check. Will find the maximum speed in the list, in this list, that the cars list here. And the max, this is a method, and in it I have a parameter. It is not keyword here, car. It is just a parameter that will check inside from this list, and then it will check this property. And now let's see. Let's put breakpoint. Now let's find which what is the maximum speed in this list. Let's run the code. And now let's see. High speed is 230. Yes, it's right. If you go to list here, that I have 6 cars, and the first one is 200, second one 220, and the third one is 180, 190, and here the high speed is here 230, and it's fine. It is link. And of course, that, as I said, you can find with this way the maximum element, but you don't need to it. Just you can continue. You can use the link method, and you can find, of course, the maximum element. Now let's calculate. Let's stop, remove breakpoint, and here let's calculate the average speed. Average is double. We are going to use average method, and let's write here average speed. It is a variable name, and then I'm going to use cars list. It will take from my cars list and the average method. And here again, that the car will be my parameter, and then yes, it will calculate the average using the speed property. Yes, and now it will return the double. Here I have to write the double because this method returns the double value. And now let's put breakpoint again. Now let's run the code. Here that the average speed is 200 here. It is calculated and it's returned to this variable, assigned to this variable. It is average method that you can use in your code. Of course, you can use with list, with arrays, and yeah, later also that we are going to use it when we are going to get the data from database, or LINQ will help us with much more things. And let's use another method. It is, let's calculate the sum of the speed, for example. Sum of all speeds, and is equal, again I'm going to use cars list and sum, yes, and parameter will be car and car dot speed, yes, it will be like this. And then yes, let's see, let's put breakpoint here, run the code, and now maximum of all speeds, that 1200, that we can use some method. It is also another LINQ method that we can use. And now let me show you also count method. It is also a good way that int and count cars is equal. Of course, that I'm going to show you that the where method. It is also, we can check some different filtering things also. Cars dot count, yes, count. And then yes, it will calculate the elements, and because of that I don't need to write anything inside the parentheses, and it will calculate the elements of the number of the elements inside cars list. If you put breakpoint here again, if you run the code, and now it will show that the count cars is 6. It means that I have 6 objects in my list. And it is very useful method that if you need to calculate. And now let's see, for example, how many Volvo that we have. Now we know that 2 Volvo we have, and let's calculate it. And I would like to show you where method. Count Volvo, for example, and then it will take again cars list, and then I'm going to use where method, and in where method that I'm going to use again that the car as a parameter, lambda expression, and then it is actually Volvo is the brand information, and because of that I am going to get it that like this, car dot brand, and then here I can use equals method, or yeah, different. It is actually the string method here, start with, equals, end with, length, and another string methods also we have. And now I am going to use contains. Contains is also another string method. And now here between parentheses that I am going to write Volvo. It will calculate, it will count the Volvo. And now here that I need to calculate it, and again I'm going to change the method. It is another method, count. It will find here where car, it is parameter, it will take the brand information. Volvo is the brand information. If it is, contains the Volvo, and then it will here, it will choose it, and then it will count it, and it will hold in this variable that the count Volvo. Let's see it. Now let's run the code. And yes, here that the count Volvo, that I have 2 Volvos here in my list. You can see also here quick watch, right click, and then I have 2 Volvo in my list, in my cars list. Yes, it is where, again, yeah, we are going to use these methods much more time, of course. And now we can sort also, and we can show it. Let's do it. Let me write here that the CW, my cars that show first list, my cars unsorted. It is first, and that's for each, and then car in cars. Yes, and then let's show it that the car dot brand, of course, car dot brand. And now I'm going to show it with yeah, it is like table view. And for it that I'm going to use another string method. It is pad right. You can use pad right or pad left. I'm going to explain it that the 10 characters that I'm going to give it, and then plus it is for header part that I would like to show you. Let me first okay, just a second. Let me first do it like this. And now I am going to write first header part. It will be like this. If you think like table, Excel table, and then we have header part and we have the data under the header part. First, I'm going to create the header part, brand dot pad right. Let me give you for 10 characters, and then plus the another header will be model, and then let's give also pad right. It is also for 10 characters. Of course, you can give for more characters, 15 or how many, or you can calculate if you need you can calculate with length method, and then you can put it here that the how many elements. And another information is year as a header, and again pad right. It is also will be for 10 characters. And the latest one is the speed. It will be latest one, and because of that, I don't need to use pad right, but yes, you can use it. And now let's see. Let me comment it out first, this part, and it will show these information. Yes, here you can see my cars unsorted, and I have header part, brand, model, year, and the speed. Here, the pad right, it gives the 10 characters here, and it put that the left spaces on the right side of the text. It is pad right. And here again, that the for model, I put that the 10 characters in pad right, 10. It means that the 10 characters that we have here, space, and the left space part that the text put on the left side, and the right side of the string, it is empty. It is because of that pad right side is empty.